Hey guys, Pinky here, and welcome to part 4, I think? Yeah, part 4 of our Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Today we're going to start with a tour of the Normandy as it stands. Obviously we're going to unlock more rooms as we go through the game, but right now we are in the captain's quarters, complete with bed, music system. We've got the armor locker, we've got the aquarium with no fish in it yet. We've got our model ship collection of 1. We've got the private terminal again up here. We've got the Medal of Honor, which is where you can view your trophies you've earned in the game. As you can see, I have like 2 trophies left to get in this game. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. And we've got a nice picture of Liara there, as she was who we selected as love interest for Mass Effect 1. Now, I'm telling you, the first time I ever played this, I didn't realise this wasn't a wall. This is actually a door to your bathroom. And look, you can flush the toilet. It's amazing. There's also, I've just seen there's no mirror here. Okay, good thing Shepard doesn't have any hair. Okay. So this is your captain's quarters. I won't do the talking to Edie because that will take a million years. I'll talk to other people, but Edie's just going to take a while. So we're going to start from the bottom up because because deck 2 is the one we need to be on to go somewhere. So it makes sense to finish there, right? So deck 4, this is your storage facility and the engine room. Well, technically deck 5 is the hangar, but you know. So at the moment in here we have the shuttle that we've used to get to a couple of places so far. We brought it with us. Can't go in there, can't go in there. So any door that's red, you can't go in. That's basically how you have to remember it. So here is just a little undercroft area. You can use this to store a few things. There's also a bunk down there because it's where one of the squad members you get resides. You will see them later. I'll speak to the 2 engineers in a minute. Here's where the panels are for the engineering room, and then here's the engine itself. It's kind of pretty. It's also kind of dangerous, don't you think? I mean, you have this, which is it's a space engine, so it's going to be radiating stuff a lot, and about 20 steps away, less than that, is where your engineers are. And I don't see a door anywhere. Interesting design, but alas, alack. Also, I'm not sure you can tell from here. Might be able to. Oh, you can. There's actually, in certain rooms, you have a window so you can actually see down into the core. You see the engine room, which is a nice touch. Okay, so here are the 2 engineers.
You came all the way down here to see us?
I love Donnelly. He's Scottish and he's great.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible.
Don't know what accent Gabriella is. I'm assuming it's just your standard American. I say standard American. I know there's 50 states and they all have different accents, or the majority do.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got
Okay, so this is a thing that's a kind of a trend. Every group of people, they will have
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had
a thing
FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a
that
lot
they
of
want you
time.
to do.
Why isn't something like that
Like,
already installed?
These guys want a special
Also, the T6 model can be hard to
Want a
find.
special
National
coupling
Solar Dynamics
for their
discontinued
communications array.
Could probably find
It'll
used ones in the
improve their
Aria markets,
productivity,
but
so
we have no time
it's something
to
you
sort.
want to do.
Aria.
Will do, Commander.
Right, so now that's done. I'm a mere shepherd who came down to see us. Donnelly's also like fixated on women, apart from his partner, which is quite hilarious. It's like every time you recruit a female squad member, he makes comments on their appearance, and Gabriella's just getting more and more annoyed as the game goes on, which is absolutely phenomenal. Those are two characters who have great chemistry with one another, and it's great. It's great, and it's great, and it's great. Don't know what accent that was. Do not judge me. This is the crew deck, deck 3. So you got your crew quarters,
Oh, she's a cutie.
like here. Again, window to see the core, because why not?
You'll miss her first birthday.
Here's where the crew sleeps. They've all got their bunks. You've got this is funny. Here's the women's restroom.
Could be vulnerable to collector attack.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
There we go. Good old Edie, ruining your fun. Here's the men's. Looks exactly the same. You've got your showers. You've got your blues. Oh no, it's functional. Observation deck can't get into. Life support can't get into. Another observation deck you can't get into. You come around here. This is basically where the crew eats. It's where they socialise. You've got Miranda's office over there. We'll pop in there in a minute. You've got this is another set of beds. Believe it or not, they're like stasis beds kind of thing. Here's the main battery. This is where the main cannons are housed. Again, can't get into there yet. Every door becomes unlockable, by the way. Every single one. Here's the med bay. The AI core, the server room. Again, can't get in yet.
Access to the AI core is restricted.
Okay, and here is a character who players from Mass Effect 1 will recognise. Dr. Chakwas.
I watched the Normandy.
She is the medical officer on the old Normandy, who managed to escape safely.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
So she's one of the people that the elusive man
Believe so? This
introduced
medical
into the
base
crew,
is
like Joker,
sick bay on the original Normandy.
to
Anything missing are my private reserves.
ease in the
I
transition
even had a bottle of
to
Cerberus
hopefully getting you
brandy
to
I'm saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement.
get you to work for them.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
One bottle of brandy can't be that expensive.
Commander.
I mean, you know, I have 200 and something thousand. How much credits do I have? 225,000 credits. You know, I'm pretty sure that's fine. Mess Sergeant Gardner does everything.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no
I think he has a
miracle
point.
worker.
I know I've heard about military provisions in real life. They're not
Rough business. The crew
great,
deserves a few fine
from what I
meals
gather.
before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients.
Oh shit.
You've got more to worry about.
Rupert's very likable.
On the Citadel.
It's a shame that
If I head that way, I'll
you don't actually see that much of him.
Appreciate it. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
If you go to responsibility, sorry, I'll do it.
Here on the Normandy.
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks.
Gardener's great.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
It's like, so the person who cleans the toilets also cooks the food. Interesting. Alright, and here's Miranda's office. She's got a nice little office. Got her own bed in here as well too. Nice view of outside, which, you know, there's nothing there. Alas, alack.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like
Miranda is very by the book. Could do all this stuff. No, I'm not going to, because otherwise there's going to be a whole part for exposition. So I'm only going to do the critical stuff. Besides, I've already filled the codex 3 times over. I don't need to fill it again.
It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You're
You
cocky.
don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
So Miranda's kind of stuck up. As I said, buy the book, and she can just be an annoyance sometimes. And that leaves us with Deck 2, where there are 3 individuals we're going to talk to before we head out to our first location. Which I've decided it's going to be Morden. We're going to take the advice, we're going to recruit Morden first. Also, I'm setting myself a personal goal here, is the hope that I do not generate... It's not going to happen. My hope is I don't generate any renegade the entire game. So, first things first, here's the main ship. That's Yeoman Chambers. I've talked to her a bit. She's basically the person who lets you know if there's any mental any issues with the crew, so as mental goes. Okay, here's your conference room. It's very basic. You have a table. The table goes down to the floor, and there's one of those holographic projection things that you saw earlier, where we talk to the elusive man. So that's how you communicate with him. Here is the armory, with all these weapons laid out. They're all just the standard stuff. And then I think I might be completely wrong. I think I am completely wrong. I was going to say I think one of the tables gets covered in the heavy weapons that you procure, but it doesn't appear to be. I don't see even my grenade launcher anywhere. So here's Jacob. Here's his post.
There hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege.
Ah, he flatters.
Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe.
The kind of Shepherd I want to do, by the way, I want to do... I guess I said I'm going to go full Paragon possible, but I will do that, the whole wisecracking thing if required, or if I feel like it.
With certain actions, Cerberus
Because some parts are just funny. There we go.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander.
So, but it's hilarious if you go a Renegade playthrough, but I'm just not used to it. This is what I know. Like the calling of big stupid jellyfish to Hannah. Hannah are like a generally floating jellyfish. Let's talk to Joker first. Joker's one of the best characters in the game, followed by one of the squad mates who you will see fairly soon.
It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet.
Ship cancer.
It's not the
Good
same
old
thing.
job.
There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I die.
Yeah, you are such a downer.
You tend to, let's pick this up. You do get like small amounts of Actually, do you in the second game? First game, for examining stuff like this, you did get a small amount of XP for just seeing stuff and adding stuff to your codex. I'm not sure if that's still the case. Either way, we have a thing to do. This is nice as well. This because this is just at the moment a holographic projection of the Normandy. However, you do upgrade it over time. It's kind of, and some upgrades are necessary for you getting the best possible ending. And this hologram will show you what upgrades you've procured, which is a nice touch. BioWare really put thought into the design of stuff. So here's Yeoman Chambers.
Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
So,
Is there anything I should know?
as I said, Kelly Chambers is the person who's in charge of giving you a message. It's usually Yeoman. And it's basically your
I always have time for you, Commander.
person who lets you know what's going, what's up. You're captain of the helm, you're in charge, and she's the one who tells you, okay, this person's done, this is what this is doing. Ah, that's basically just
I better go.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we'll talk later.
So now we can head to our first location. Ooh. Okay, and we are going to go to Omega because look, there's 3 people. We're actually going to recruit one today. Today, this part. Well, it depends how often I upload the parts, I guess. So here's Omega. It's a space station built into an asteroid, which is great. And this is where this is a very, very shady part of the galaxy. We're going to spend a fair amount of time here. This was the part that when Mass Effect 2 was announced at whatever E3 it was announced at. This was the area of the game they showed off, and it looked incredible. Obviously they made a couple of alterations to the game since there. Like for instance, your weapons used to have an ammo counter on them. We only have the 2 squad mates, so we'll take them both. Miranda and Jacob, you're coming with. I sorted out weapons last part, and here we are.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me.
Fargate.
Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just.
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Aria wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to...
Okay, so Aria is the person who is in charge.
I'm not here to cause problem.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame
Again, has a point. Aria's the person who's basically... There's no one in charge of Omega, because everyone kind of does what they want, but Aria is the person whose word is law here. So she's found in the Afterlife nightclub. But first, let us recruit our first squad mate. the mercenary that the elusive man's already paid for, Zaid.
Please, you have to help me.
Don't race, by the way, with the multiple eyes. That's a Batarian, and Batarians and humans don't get along.
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed.
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me.
Which begs the question, how much are they paying you?
Good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
So this is another introduction to one of the mechanics. Every squad mate you get, including the two from the start, Jacob and Miranda, you have a loyalty mission. As I mentioned, getting loyalty before with the abilities, you unlock it through a loyalty mission and passing it. So Zaid has a loyalty mission here. He's just telling you about it, and you choose whenever to go do it. Zaid's one of the more finicky to finish, depending on your polarity.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Okay, so now Zaid's available. Not that we are that bothered. I don't particularly like Zaid that much. I'll still bring him along. I'll try and get some even usage out of the squad mates. So I think for this part we'll talk to Aria. And then get the first actual recruitment done afterwards.
What are you looking at?
Okay, so this is an example of a thing, indeed. Basically, sometimes you can't do a normal action. Like, see how careful now is in blue? That means I have enough Paragon score to use that response. The grayed out one, you'd need enough Renegade. So,
don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
of course, doing that stuff gives you a big boost to your Paragon, or Renegade, depending on the action you choose. Which you know is very good. Here's the nightclub. Dancers everywhere. I think they're all Asari, are they? They appear to be. So Aria is upstairs. Stroll on up.
That's close enough.
Just such paranoia whenever Shepard's anywhere.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing their face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler, and only...
So yeah, kind of sums up what I said earlier. And here's the one rule.
Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
That collector rifle looks retarded. I hope it's decent.
So, what can I do for you?
So now is where you get information on where you're located to. So I'm going to do this. Let's get the one from Orden first.
Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant.
So the Solarian Special Task Group, the STG, is...
He never shuts up. If you really need to find
is
him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone.
Basically equivalent to your being British, basically equivalent to the MI6, MI5 here. It's the best comparison I can make.
And half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him.
So, no, I was about to explain something, but it looks like it's going to be explained now.
They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
So basically, there's three main merc groups in the Mass Effect universe. You have the Blue Suns, Eclipse, and... oh, what the heck's the red one called? Blood Pack. There we go. So you got Blue Suns are blue, Eclipse is yellow, Blood Pack's red. Basically, Archangel has pissed every one of them off. Okay, so that's... we've got the information we need from Aria. I will buy the brandy. Can't imagine that cost too much. And let's celebrate part 4 with a drink, shall we? Blue. Wonder what the heck that was. You could just keep spamming it, and then you kind of pass out. I might do that later, shits and giggles. But that is the end of part 4. Next time we will go after Morden Solus, and hopefully recruit him. Hopefully have no problems recruiting him to a team. But this is the end of part 4. I will see you next time. Pinky.